Hey, it's Roger. I'm on location at Handsmill on Lake Wylie. And as promised, because I did a video this morning warning you that I'm coming out here to meet my broker partner, Rodney Jones, bringing the dog. This is the Gentry. It is inside Handsmill on Lake Wylie. And you talk about 55 plus living with amenities. There's a main amenity center over there for the entire Handsmill. And by the way, we can help your kids find a great house over here as well, a golf cart ride away. This 55 plus from Coulter Homes, it's not a Cresswind. The amenity is Lake Wylie. How about that? Now, Rodney and I have uncovered a few homes that are for sale in inventory, and we were drawn immediately to the one that said water view. So we're gonna take a tour of that one right now. Again, we're back on a cul-de-sac. Awful sweet, guys. And all I need is a dog and my broker partner, Rodney Jones, to give us a tour of this house. I got my dog. Yo, and you are?
Rodney Jones. Welcome here, Coulter Homes, the Gentry, and we're in the 55 plus section. And Roger, I'll tell you what, this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1-story home that has got a water view.
So we'll stick around to the end, we'll see that for sure.
Yeah, and so bedroom on the front here. This is a bath that's shared, so it looks like you've got one vanity for one bedroom, another vanity for another bedroom.
Now, you know what we call this kind of a bath?
Yeah.
We call it a Jack and Jude.
Jack and Jude, or Jack and Jack,
Jack and Jude, man.
And a ranch plan with a powder room is also in demand. It's hard to find that half bath or powder room.
So in essence, you've got 2 bedrooms up in front, and they share a bath, so that's the first 2 bedrooms.
It is, yeah. And the Maple Tube plan, and I'll tell you, Roger, we've had people that have contracted in Handsmill on Lake Wylie, and this location, you know, I show quite a bit and show quite a bit of different areas, but this location appeals to that certain buyer who kind of wants to be off the beaten path.
Right.
You're not far from shops, and you know, there's a Super Walmart right down the road, Harris Teeter Publix.
I love this area. Oh, yeah. Now there's your fireplace.
Yeah, yeah, and look how bright and sunny this is.
Excuse me, I can't talk right now. My breath has just been taken away. Look how wide open this is, Roger.
Yeah, and look at all the windows they've got planned here. We're looking at the kitchen here. So this would be your signature shot.
You're going to try and steal my shot again?
Yeah, at the kitchen sink.
But wait a minute, where's the sink?
Yeah, yeah, the sink will be right here.
Sink will be right here,
so you
okay.
got to use your imagination. A lot of natural light coming in this home.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And I'll tell you, you know, Coulter does such a great job on finishes. I know somebody, my broker partner, who knows the market really well, and he and his wife actually purchased a Coulter home.
We like Coulter Homes, honestly, really do. Now, Rodney, let me ask this question, because we have people moving down for the kids and the grandkids, right?
Correct.
And I had the thought not that long ago that that's a great reason to move, but if you're into retirement mode, you got to be thinking about yourself as much as anything.
Yeah.
First of all, notice how the Realty dude, he's trying to lead us on a little tour out to the porch.
He is out on the porch there. And you know, Roger, there's always the concept of how it's going to be when you live here. And then there's the reality of it. A lot of people, they get here and they think, well, I'm going to spend a lot of time with the kids and grandkids. And they may, but then they get in the community and they get involved in activities. Don't you know somebody who's a avid pickleball player these days?
My wife.
Yeah.
Now, Rodney, Jude brought us out here. Now, it looks like the next door neighbor built a little retaining wall and put a pool there.
They certainly did, and that certainly could be done on this lot as well. The lot is deeper than where they've graded here, and that, Roger, my friend, is Lake Wylie.
I know, it's gorgeous.
They love water views, waterfront, water views, so that's definitely a water view home site. And this home is for sale. By the way,
Rodney's not warranting that you can definitely put a pool there, because there's some hoops you got to go through, HOA approval #1, but you really have to examine the site and make sure that the dirt in the ground, but the possibility sure exists. And Rodney, I would be very happy to be facing these woods as well.
Yeah, and Roger, that's a great point. I don't ever warrant whether a pool can or cannot go in. In fact, I say, let's get the pool company out here to tell you if it can go in or not.
Well, there are a lot of moving parts, guys. New construction, buying a home, whether it's resale or new construction, and having a buyer's agent is really helpful, and with contacts, and we know the inspectors, and we have a good relationship with the salespeople. Now, Rodney, this is a beautiful space.
It is, and it's large and wide open. This is a sunroom actually added on to this maple too.
I got it. So let's just be clear about that. Normally, the edge of the house would be right here on that wall.
Correct.
But they added a sunroom, and what a beautiful set of windows.
Yeah. And Roger, going back to what you're talking about, you know, we can help you in this 55 community area. We can help you in North or South Carolina. But one thing that's critically important is you don't go to the builder on your own. Please contact Roger Holloway first, and that way we can go ahead and make arrangements, make an appointment, go out with you. That way the builder will honor you having a buyer's agent.
Well, they're willing to pay us. We just need to be there at the beginning of it. Now, this is the primary suite, and this is just, oh, look at that big shower.
Big shower.
With
And
a
they've got the
transom.
transom right above to allow the natural light coming in.
Got a couple of sinks. Now, you got to have some imagination to picture this without drywall. But again, my fear, Rodney, is that people that hesitate, they lose the opportunity. Now, this closet is huge.
You know, we're looking at this home too, Roger, and guess what? There's other people out there right now looking, and Coulter Homes in the Gentry are on their final homes. I'm gonna almost say they're in a closeout mode at this point.
Look how big this closet is, man.
It's bigger than my first college dorm.
You know, my broker partner will sometimes say, you can never have enough closet, can you?
You really can't. And I'll tell you, this view out this primary suite, again, a lot of natural light coming in, a lot of windows, gorgeous.
And you know, there is a marina that's specific to the Gentry, the 55 plus. So instead of this being a Coulter Homes Cresswind, this is the 55 plus where the amenity is actually the water and the lake. Now you do have access to the main amenity center, which is at the water. It's beautiful. Have your kids, your grandkids. But here, not only will you have access to that, but you'll have access to your own marina. But again, people that hesitate, I think they're probably, I don't know if they have much space left or not, do you?
Yeah, they don't, and I'll tell you, there's two choices for boat owners. There is a dry storage here in the Gentry. That's gonna run you around $700 a year, and then Handsmill itself does offer boat slips, and that's always a moving target, whether they're available or not, and that's probably in the $2,000 a year range. Now, one thing too, Roger, we have not talked about, and I call it the B word, the budget on this home. What would something like this go for, you think?
Well, it's going to be one of the most expensive ones, probably the most expensive one, because I know they have homes in the 500s, in the 600s, and the 700s. This is probably at the high end.
This tops out at $802, and
Yeah.
it's on the market now, and they're estimating a June 2025 delivery. So, you know, if we can help you today, and I think we have, definitely reach out to Roger. Reach out to us first. Like I say, you know, it's
Well, Rodney, I want to
important.
be clear on I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have the camera.
Sure.
And I own the microphones.
Yes.
So my question is, there is a dry storage that you said was 700-ish or so for your boat, and then there's a marina where you can literally get a boat slip. And whether those are full or not, when you see this video, we'll find out. We'll help you find out. But there's also a boat marina for the greater Handsmill neighborhood, and that typically stays full and booked up. So again, this is a great time to purchase. Now, what if somebody did want to spend $800?
Yeah, so like you mentioned earlier, there's homes in here that start in the 5s. So we've got the 5s, the 6s, some are in the 7s, and now it's a great time to purchase because they are in a closeout mode.
Well, Jude hasn't said much, but Jude, you like coming on these tours, don't you? You were such a good boy at the restaurant today at the Dixie Pig. Jude, sit. Sit. You make me nervous when you just walk around aimlessly. This is a pretty cool spot, right, Jude? I know, I'm shamelessly using my dog. Hey, I get to hang out with my dog at work. So guys, give me a call, 704-345-3400. Mention the Gentry and say, hey, I like that Rodney Jones style. Can you have him reach back out to me? And we will. And if there's something else in here that has come on your radar somehow and you want us to go shoot it, let us know. But don't reach out to the builder, don't fill out a form, and don't walk into the model unless you have a buyer agent with you, and we can be very helpful to you in the process. We'll see you in the next video.